What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex, and you're watching the Ragin Ronin movie show. This is just a web series we're talking about movies. In this episode, I want to do a spoiler chat about Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I did a spoiler-free review in my expectations versus reality review for this film. And I didn't spoil anything, but I did mention that I really liked the ending of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. So that's what I want to specifically talk about in this episode. So about that ending, so what happens is that they have this kind of cyanide gas that it's leaking everywhere, and then the dinosaurs are trapped in the basement of this mansion, the Lockwood estate, and then they're about to die unless they do something about the ventilation and air out that cyanide gas. So there comes a dilemma. Where are they gonna open the door to let the dinosaurs out? Because, they're animals, they're living things. Or they are going to let them die because, well, they're not supposed to exist. Essentially, these things shouldn't exist. But on the other hand, they're animals, and, you want to kind of do not the right thing necessarily, but also do something that you feel is more compassionate. So there comes the dilemma. What should you do? You should let them live or let them die. And, I really didn't know what to think at that time. As I was watching the movie, we saw Claire and also Eli Mills talking about who's right and wrong, where he's saying he's trying to apply their creations, John Hammond's creations. If you're going to create him, then do something with them, whether you profit off of them or put them to work or whatever, right? And then on the other hand, what Claire was doing wasn't exactly, doesn't exactly make her an angel either. She profited from these dinosaurs existing and then making an amusement park out of them. So, nobody's really doing the right thing. Nature killed them off. So these things are not supposed to exist, and that's the way it should be, right? But now that they do exist, do they have any rights? So that's a dilemma that I don't even know what is the right or wrong answer, and I think that it's a very, very interesting dilemma that they used as a theme for this film. So we get to the end of this movie, and we have this little girl who's a clone, which later we discover, which I thought was brilliant. We have this clone of her, and she's the one that pushes the button because she has because she feels for the dinosaurs, because those are creations, and then she's a creation. She's not exactly, if she's completely knows exactly what she is, well, she's also a creation. So seeing those things die doesn't sit well with her, and she's the one that does it. And once it happened, I was like, oh my God. Not only did I not expect that to happen, but the dinosaurs are out in the open, and it's something that they did not want for since the beginning of the franchise 25 years ago. So they're doing exactly what they didn't want to see since the first film. And when I watched that and how it all played out, the whole time I was like this, as everything was playing out, as all these dinosaurs were running about, and I was like this the whole time. And once the credits rolled up, I was like, oh my God, because I was thinking about the next film, which comes out 3 years from now. They already locked that down. It is happening. I'm thinking, this is so poetic. This is absolutely perfect, and it ended so poetically, because this is what they didn't want originally. They didn't want to bring them back to the mainland. They got rid of them off the mainland in Jurassic Park Lost World, the second one. But then now they're doing it, and now they're back. Not only are they on land, but they're everywhere. They're roaming around everywhere. I guess they're only on North America unless one of those buyers were able to take them off North America. But in any case, they're out there. And they warned them. They warned them again and again and again. Now we're up to 5 movies. And what they wanted to prevent happen because of what they did that was unnatural actually happened. And by this time, after 5 movies, if they don't figure that out by now, then karma will get you. And what happened is supposed to happen. All right? Because in a way, what happened naturally. That little girl is not even a naturally born human. She's a clone. So what happened was nature taking its course. You know what I'm saying? So I felt that that was so perfect, and I can't even say what was the right thing to do. Killing them off or having them roam around? In a way, having them roam around and setting them free was kind of like the way to go, because if this were to happen in real life, this is what's supposed to happen because of you meddling with nature. So I loved it. Now let's talk about what could happen for the future of this franchise. Now they've already locked in a sequel for release in June 2021. So that's already happening. And Colin Trevorrow, who directed Jurassic World 3 years ago, is back to direct the next one. I mean, he wrote Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, so essentially this entire trilogy will be his baby. He was there every step of the way, except he just didn't direct Fallen Kingdom. But in any case, he's back to direct Jurassic World 3 or Jurassic Park 6, whatever you want to call it. And this will be a way to wrap up a trilogy. Now, I don't know if they're going to continue with another Jurassic World film beyond Jurassic World 3. I kind of feel they should just wrap up this trilogy, and should they decide to do something new, give it more than 3 years from the release of the new film in 2021. Just give it a little bit more time. But in any case, what are they gonna do? We got dinosaurs roaming around the earth. Let's just assume that not only are they roaming around North and South America, but also they got off the the Americas and went on to Europe and Asia and other continents, because maybe the buyers, they took them off the land on boats, and now they're everywhere. Unless they decide to just keep everything contained in North America. I highly doubt that the aquatic dinosaurs or the flying dinosaurs can travel that far to another continent. I don't believe that. So let's just say that they're keeping it contained in North and South America. Okay, so what happens next? What are they going to do next? They already got Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard signed on for this next film, so we're going to see them again. But how far into the timeline are we going to see them? Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom takes place 3 years after the events of Jurassic World. So I'm just thinking, is the next one going to take place like 3 years or a couple years later? Or are we going to jump far into the distant future? Now that's what I'm wondering the most. Just because if you just take it a few years into the futures, let's just say 3 years later, or maybe a year later, or immediately after the events of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, then, I don't feel that that is really that interesting. So what are they going to do? They're going to have another, like, special strike force that takes out dinosaurs? Come on, we've already seen that in Lost World, and also Jurassic Park 3, and then Jurassic World. We've already seen this kind of security team that is specialized in trapping dinosaurs, and you know what always happens? They always end up sucking and dying. So I don't want to see them do that again. I don't want to see like these same themes over and over and over again. What I'd like to see is, let's see a dinosaur planet, like a dinosaur taking over like country or continent, whatever you want to call it, and take this years into the future. Like kind of like an apocalyptic wastelands taken over by dinosaurs, and now the humans are the ones that are trying to survive. That would be cool. Kind of like a Mad Max style post-apocalyptic future where everybody, like where the dinosaurs are the ones that have populated, and they're taking over the country, and now the humans are out there to survive. Otherwise, they're going to become dinosaur food. I think that'd be a pretty cool film. And I think that would really change things up, because I loved how J.A. Bayona changed things, like, and Colin Trevorrow, they changed things up, making this more like a gothic horror type of film, keeping it in a more intimate setting. Now let's make this a grand film, and not just keep it in an island, but keep it on the mainland and make it a grand film where now the humans are the ones being hunted. You know what I'm saying? That would make for a great sequel. I think that would be a lot of fun, and I think that would actually keep the humans, the audiences interested, because we're up to like 5 films now. Obviously, people want to see dinosaurs again, but it only takes a bad decision in the storytelling to make this kind of more or less the same type of thing. I don't want to go back to the island. I mean, who really wants to go back to the island? The reason why they took them back to the mainland and made it like more like a horror film is so that we don't have to see the same types of gimmicks over and over again. So there you have it. But like I said before, post-apocalyptic future, like prehistoric wasteland, and the humans are out there hiding. They're looking for fuel. They're kind of like in a Walking Dead type environment, and they have to run away from dinosaurs. And the biggest threat besides dinosaurs is other humans. That would be pretty cool. It'd be kind of like Walking Dead, but with dinosaurs. Anyways, that's all I gotta say. What do you guys think about that? I think that would be a lot of fun, don't you think? Let me know in the comment section below what you would like to see in Jurassic World 3 and where they could take the franchise. I think there's a lot of potential out there, but all they gotta do is make the right decision and really give us something to the audience that we've never seen before. That would be really, really great. And there you have it. As always, if you enjoyed this episode, you want to see more, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation, also follow me on Twitter, Ragin Nation. My name is Alex. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace.